For years, there's always been a pretty nasty rivalry between Honda CR-V and the Toyota RAV4. It is unlike any other rivalry, especially given that they both helped kick off the compact car crossover trend back in the late 1990s. However, in the recent years, the CR-V has managed to remain at the top when it comes to comparison test. It even won the SUV of the Year trophy from Motor Trend 2 times. However, things have taken a huge turn in 2023. When Honda released the new 6th generation CR-V, it was sure to be better than the RAV4. But even with that, the current generation of the RAV4 is not that badly off, even though it was released in 2019. But what's the difference between the two cars? Which one is better? Hello, and welcome back to our channel. Today, we'll compare the 2023 Toyota RAV4 and the 2023 Honda CR-V as we try to determine which one of the two is better. But before we continue, make sure you leave a like and subscribe to our channel for more amazing updates on your favorite cars. And with that, let's take a look at these two. The Toyota RAV4 has been the world's best-selling SUV for quite some time now. However, the Honda CR-V is yet another popular compact crossover SUV, mainly aiming to take the RAV4 down and claim that title. But you may be wondering, with the release of the 2023 models of both cars, which one outsmarts the other? To answer that, we'll take a look at some of the various aspects of these cars. This includes performance, gas mileage, towing, and off-road capabilities, among other things. May the best car win. The first thing we'll look at is the performance and gas mileage. When you look at the performance of both cars, I can say that the 2023 Toyota RAV4 has the upper hand. This is because it definitely has higher base engine horsepower and maximum horsepower. The 2023 Toyota RAV4 has 3 different engine options. The first one is a 2.5-liter 4-cylinder engine, which gives the car a maximum power of about 203 horsepower. The second one is a hybrid, which offers 219 horsepower, while the last one is a plug-in hybrid with the RAV4 Prime, which has power of about 308 horsepower. However, the CR-V only comes in 2 engine variations. One is a turbocharged 1.5-liter 4-cylinder engine with a power output of about 190 horsepower, while the other is a hybrid engine with a maximum power output of 204 horsepower. So when it comes to the engine, the Honda CR-V has quite the margin to catch up. Before we go any further, let's take a deeper look at the hybrid choices for both cars. After all, that is where all the cars are headed now. We've already established that both the CR-V and the RAV4 come in hybrid versions as well. The 2023 CR-V Hybrid, just like the previous versions, uses a setup based on a 2.0-liter i4, which is then supplemented by 2 electric motors. The combined result is 204 horsepower and 247 pound-feet of torque. All this power is sent to the front wheels, or all 4, when you're driving the all-wheel drive. With this version, you can expect to go 0 to 60 in about 7.5 seconds with a fuel economy rate of about 40 miles per gallon in the city and 35 miles per gallon on the highway. On the other hand, the 2023 Toyota RAV4 Hybrid also uses an i4 engine that has 2 electric motors. However, the difference is in the configuration. It has a larger 2.5-liter 4-cylinder to which one of the electric motors is attached. The other motor works on turning the rear wheels, giving the RAV4 Hybrid all-wheel drive without a mechanical connection between the front and rear axles. This will get you from 0 to 60 in about 7.1 seconds, with a fuel economy of about 41 miles per gallon in the city and 38 miles per gallon on the highway. In addition to all of that, the RAV4 is also available as a plug-in hybrid. This model, the RAV4 Prime, has a larger battery, giving the car a total power of 302 horsepower. This power is enough to get you from 0 to 60 in about 5.5 seconds. Making it even more relevant is its all-electric range, which is 42 miles. When you're driving in hybrid mode, the car can achieve about 94 miles per gallon E-combined. This is where the RAV4 has the upper hand on the CR-V because there's no plug-in hybrid for it yet. There's no point in looking too much at the towing capacity because the RAV4 beats the CR-V by more than half. While the CR-V can tow a maximum of about 1,500 pounds, the RAV4 can tow a maximum of 3,500 pounds. The next thing that is worth noting is the safety features. They are different for each car given that the CR-V uses Honda Sensing and the RAV4 uses Toyota Safety Sense. Each of these safety suites gives each SUV an impressive amount of driver assist and active safety touch. Each one of them has adaptive cruise control, lane keep assist, blind spot monitoring, and automatic emergency braking. The sensors are said to have been improved for the 2023 CR-V, giving the car more natural responses. On the other hand, for the 2023 RAV4, Toyota upgraded the automatic braking system, making sure that it can avoid collisions when it's turning across an intersection. Each 2023 CR-V has been fitted with hill descent control and a snow driving mode, which are only found on some of the RAV4 trims. Even though the 2023 CR-V has not yet performed a crash test, there is a high possibility that Honda will not let it lose this IIHS top safety pick, plus an NHTSA 5-star score, all of which were attained with the previous model for many consecutive years. This is especially considering that the SUV now comes with some improved front and additional side airbags. In the most recent round of crash tests, the RAV4 got both the IIHS Top Safety Pick Award and an overall score of 5 stars from the NHTSA. When it comes to in-car technology, we can tell that both of them have definitely received some major upgrades. For the 2023 RAV4, it has been updated and given an 8-inch infotainment touchscreen as a standard. For the high-end models, there's a 10.5-inch unit. These two systems will be running on Toyota's latest software that made its debut in the Tundra pickup. On the other hand, the 2023 CR-V has a basic touchscreen measuring about 7 inches, and for the higher trims, it grows up to about 9 inches. There's wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto for both cars. However, the RAV4 has an additional dual-device Bluetooth connectivity feature. They both come with a 7-inch gauge cluster display, but the RAV4 also offers a 12.3-inch all-digital gauge cluster. The 2023 CR-V has 2 USB ports as standard, while the RAV4 has 3. Depending on which trim you go for, there are 2 more USB charging ports added in the second row, as well as a front row wireless charger. Both SUVs offer a premium sound system, an 11-speaker JBL setup in the RAV4, and a 12-speaker Bose arrangement in the CR-V. The pricing for the CR-V has yet to be announced, but we can expect it to be slightly higher. If it's anything like the new Civic that was launched last year, then the increase in price might be minimal. That's partially due to the fact that the previous entry-level LX trim has been discontinued. This leaves the EX as the CR-V's starting trim. Therefore, we can expect the 2023 CR-V to start a couple of $100 under $30,000, while the hybrid model could go for about $3,000 more than that. This means that the range-topping CR-V Hybrid Sport Touring could be about $38,000. Thanks to the low-file LE trim, which is about $28,000, the RAV4's starting price might be slightly less than that of the CR-V. Similarly, the RAV4 Hybrid starts in LE trim at just under $31,000. At the high end of the range, we have the RAV4 Prime XSE, which costs about $45,000. From just hearing about them both, the RAV4 has some advantages as compared to the CR-V. It offers more power, larger screens, additional powertrain choices, and a diverse range of trims. However, previously, the CR-V has received a lot of praise for its good driving manners, which the RAV4 has not yet been able to master. So, which one of these would you go for? Feel free to let us know in the comment section below. Also, make sure you leave a like and subscribe to our channel for more updates on your favorite cars out there. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.